is another base. So here are your two bases, these triangles, and so this is a triangular prism. This guy here is a 1, 2, 3, so it's a hexagon, hexagonal pyramid, and this is a hexagonal prism. And this guy, how many sides do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's a pentagon, pentagonal, so this guy is a pentagonal prism. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video and count the number of faces, vertices, and edges, and then make sure, confirm that Euler's formula is correct for each of those. Let's look at the special, or let me present to you that there are special polyhedrons. They're called regular polyhedrons, and that is where all the faces are regular polygons. Each of the faces are regular polygons. And when that is the case, they call those Platonic solids. So just want you to be familiar with that term, Platonic solids, where each of these faces are regular polygons, and that's called a Platonic solid, or another term for that is a regular polyhedron. Let's look now at this concept of cross-section. So here we take a solid, and we're going to intersect that solid with a plane. In other words, it's like a saw. So start out with a solid, and then cut the thing with a saw, cutting a flat surface there from that. And so in this particular case, when we have a pyramid and we're cutting it with this plane, it's creating a triangular cross section. Let me give you a few other examples here in the book. Sometimes the shading is easier to see it. Here is a prism, and we're cutting it with this plane, and it's creating a, looks like it's a, at least it's a rectangle, right? Rectangular, or at least, well, I can't even say that though, right? Because I don't know that these are right angles, but at least it's a quadrilateral that is being created. But this is the cross section. In the purple, that is your cross section. And here it looks like a cube to me. And if you were to cut this diagonally, then you would create a rectangle there. And then here's, I guess, oh yeah, here they're telling us it's a cube. I should have read the directions. So each of these is a cube. So here's a cube that's cut in a different way, and we're kind of cutting it at an angle, but it's not one of the diagonals in particular. And so notice this purple is actually a trapezoid that we are creating. So even though each of these is a cube and we're cutting it with just a plane, yet we can create all kinds of different shapes here, two-dimensional shapes. This one is a square, and this one's a rectangle, the purple here, and this purple is a trapezoid. So go ahead and try your hand at identifying these shapes here. I've tried to give you ones that were clear. So this is a pentagonal prism. Here are your two bases on the sides here, and here is your plane that's cutting this thing in half. And so in the pink here, I've tried to emphasize, this is your cross section. So what kind of a, they're asking to describe the cross section formed by the intersection of the plane and a solid. So what kind of a cross section is being made there? And then here we have a cylinder that's cut with a plane at an angle. So what kind of a shape is being created there? Two-dimensional shape. And then here looks like it is a cube that is being cut by this plane, and what kind of a shape is being created there. Okay, a lot of stuff here, huh? Stretching your brain around. We will practice this, of course, in class, and I look forward to seeing you in class, and may the Lord bless you.